This evening, we honor you, the military veterans of the Harvard community. For me personally, it is a privilege to recognize the honor you have earned. My father was a decorated officer who served in the Second World War. My brother and grandfathers are also veterans. My great-grandfather was a West Point graduate of the class of 1883, and he became a general. As a historian, I've spent much of my professional career studying war. But it is even more of a privilege to recognize you tonight on behalf of this university, a place where for centuries we have proudly educated and honored those who have come before you. We remember many of them on the walls of Memorial Church and Memorial Hall. We are a university with a relationship to military service almost as old as the campus itself. Harvard students first formed their own military company in 1769. In April 1861, almost exactly 150 years ago, a recent Harvard Law graduate organized the first U.S. company of volunteers to march in response to President Lincoln's call for volunteers in the Civil War. During the First World War, over 11,000 Harvard men served in the military. During the Second World War, almost 27,000 answered the call to service. This university has sent men to fight everywhere from Gettysburg to San Juan Hill to the Ardennes Forest to the Normandy beaches to Korea and Vietnam and Iraq and Afghanistan. We have produced more Medal of Honor recipients than any university other than the service academies themselves. So it is within a rich tradition that you all gather tonight at this, the third biennial dinner of its kind. A truly special evening of appreciation. And on this occasion, we're especially grateful to General Stanley McChrystal for being our guest on this campus. And we are deeply grateful as well for his commitment and sacrifice. We also thank the donors whose generosity enabled this special evening to take place, and the veterans whose hard work enabled it to take form. This season marks a particularly proud time for us to honor you, the veterans of Harvard, as we welcome a formal relationship with ROTC back to this campus, as we reaffirm the value of military service and rededicate ourselves to public service as a university. Indeed, the roughly 200 current Harvard students who have served in the military can proudly walk alongside more and more classmates who are taking up the call to service in civilian as well as military endeavors. We have seen the number of undergraduates applying to Teach for America triple from 6 to 18% of the senior class in the last 3 years. We have seen the law school launch a public service venture fund, and the Kennedy School Masters of Public Policy applications have increased 34% in 2 years. These steps forward, in tandem with many others, and especially with the courage and conviction displayed by you and your fellow servicemen and women we honor here tonight, make me deeply optimistic that this university's next 4 centuries will be as decorated as its first. And so tonight, I warmly welcome you to this dinner. I thank you for your sacrifice, and I proudly honor your service, as indeed we honor it each and every day. Thank you.